Alright guys, today we have been covering, since really about the second week of school, we've done the standards for the map features of Europe. We've done the environmental issues. We have also done the climate, location, natural resources of Europe, and the culture aspects, the language, religion, stuff like that. So I've got you in groups, and there's 9 groups total, and I'm going to pass out this called a unit contract. At the top of it is the standards that we've taught, like these are the Georgia standards, the standard number, and it explains exactly what you have to know and do from this standard for your, for the state requirements. Underneath it, I have broken down the standard and what you need to do for that specific standard, like activity-wise. I know in class that we do like the foldables a lot, mix it with notes. You have miscellaneous homework, this, that, and the other. This right here is kind of like little mini projects for each of the standards, but it's not something so major that you can't do them like in class for homework. It's nothing that's super big. I'm going to pass these out. To everyone, and then of course I'll get out all my supplies. Some of them on here are things like for the first standard for the map. You already labeled a physical map, and we've moved it in our composition book. So I'll give you another map, a little bit different. It'll be a mixture. Instead of being 2 separate maps, it'll be one big map for you to label the physical features and stuff there. When you label them, though, are you just going to write it like on the mountains? Are you just going to write the name in, or are you going? How would you put them on a map? Is there a symbol or anything you would put with them? What's the symbol for mountains?
Mountain peak.
Triangles?
Yeah, like the mountain peak triangles. So on the map that I give you, and I think we did this on the one in class, you'll put little mountain peaks, a little triangle outside, the triangle where the mountains are to represent that. And then like for the waterways, you'll do them blue. That way you kind of know where everything is. Again, it's just to help you remember and to keep going through it. One's vocabulary terms. Of course, we've covered these in class, but you're going to go back through here and define these words and use them in sentence format. And then right here, another thing is the double bubble map. I have it up here posted on the green. It's comparing and contrasting, right? So what goes, like we have the 2 bubbles, and you'll put Germany in one and Italy in one. What goes on the outside when you're doing the double bubbles? Differences. What goes in the middle? The same or similar. Yeah. The same or similar. Yeah, so you're going to take and it says this on here, the one for climate, location, climate, natural resources. You're going to create a double bubble. And so you'll have a country in one and a country in another, and you're going to do the differences on the outside, the similarities on the inside. And so it just goes on like that. There's another thing about mapping. And then the last one is kind of like the finale. The bigger one is creating it's either a poem or an advertisement. There's also one on here about religion, like a flip book, which we kind of have done in our interactive notebook. So you can kind of go with that. And again, these give you more specific instructions. I'm just trying to go through it a little bit as I talk so that you can kind of see what you're expected. This is not something that's due tomorrow. It's not possible to do that tomorrow or overnight. I wouldn't want you to, because I want you to take the time on it and not just slop something down. It's not a competition to get it done quickly. It's a competition to get it done correctly and neat, because I do like to display this stuff, and I do keep a lot of my projects to show you, because you like to see how things are going to be done. Sometimes, like on the cereal box project, when we get to it, you're going to want to see one that was done and got a good grade. You're going to want to see one that wasn't. So I kind of like to keep stuff like that so that I can kind of show kids later on, hey, this worked this way. Plus you want stuff to be neat and represent how you would carry yourself. So, pass it down.